I'm heading out to go to the state park, which is about 9 or 10 miles from my home out in Helotes, Texas. It's a fairly heavily traveled area, so I've never gone this way before, but we'll see where Google Maps takes us. Mostly going to stay on the sidewalks as much as I can and away from the traffic. So far I've gone about half a mile, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I've gone about 1.8 miles. I cut behind a neighborhood and to this park here is OP Schnabel, and I'm going to cut across to get to the main road that heads to the park. But so far I've gone about 2 miles and all is good. I just came from that direction. That's the entrance to OP Schnabel. They just recently made some improvements to the sidewalks here so that bikes can safely ride along here. That's part of the reason I wanted to go this way. But I've gone about 2.5 miles so far. And I'll be going on roads all the way to the state park from here on out. We'll see if it's how friendly it is for e-bikes. Alright, gone about 4.9 miles. Just leaving San Antonio, going in city limits of Helotes. See, I got a sidewalk here again. Back there for about 1.5 miles, it was just pretty limited, but there wasn't that much traffic back there. But yeah, now it's should be easy going just on the sidewalks from here on out. Looks like I've gone about almost 7 miles. Google Maps had me go through this pretty large neighborhood, but it was good to get off that main road. There's bike lanes here and some shade even. So I think I'm getting pretty close to the entrance to the state park. It's called Government Canyon State Park, or State Natural Area. So we'll see how far we get, or how long it takes to get there. Alright, so about 8 miles into it. Looks like Government Canyon State Natural Area is getting about 2 or 3 miles up ahead on this road. And happens to be some taco trucks around here. I'm not going to stop this time, but maybe next time that'd be a nice place to stop. Get some food. And I will continue on to the state park. So I made it to Government Canyon State Natural Area. You can see there's the entrance to it. They're only open on weekends, plus Monday. They do have tent camping here, so might be a good place to try a bike packing weekend or something, where I could bring my stuff with my bike, camp here over the weekend. Let's see how the battery's doing. 9.7 miles, 48.6, 48.7. It only shows 1 bar low, but yeah, I'd say it's probably around 40% drained at this point. But I got plenty of power to get back home, and I'll give my final thoughts when I get over there, when I get back home. Just got back from the state recreation area. It's about 19.3 miles. Most of the time I was on pedal assist 3, probably 80% of the time. And battery's at 46.4, 2 hours, 6 minutes. Total miles on the bike is 98 miles now. And the energy bar is just a little bit less than half. But yeah, it worked great. Just some thoughts on it compared to regular bike. Definitely a lot easier. There's no way I would have tried doing this bike ride in this 100-degree Texas heat on my regular bike, which is up there. So it hasn't gotten as much use. This one definitely gives you more options to do more rides. It's more recreational, not really for exercise, I would say, too much. Although, I mean, I probably put about 25% of the effort that I normally do biking. But it just made the ride doable, and yeah, I'm still sweating, but not really tired. And didn't use that much water, maybe half a bottle of water for 2 hours, so it's a lot less than I normally would drink on a ride like this without the motor. But yeah, this bike has no suspension, but it doesn't really need it because it's got pretty fat tires, fat enough where, you know, on the roads around the city and suburbs, they made it pretty comfortable. There was some sand on parts of the sidewalks, and it was able to ride it with no problem. I didn't feel like it was slipping and sliding or anything like that. Felt like I had good control over it. Yeah, so basically just from my home went to the state recreation area, and that might be a good. What I'm hoping to do is once I get my X Premium bike, which has racks on it, I could put my panniers and I could just do a weekend trip out there, go camping. They got tent camping out there. And with the e-bikes, I think that'd be perfect. Yep, that's it for this ride.